right, we are back here with Karima to finish up the crafts, and we have some special guests with you. Who do you have here with you? I'm going to get on the other side.
My
here.
kids.
We know them very well. They're regulars too. Okay, who do you have here?
Caleb.
Caleb and
Kason.
Kason. Okay. All right. So does your mom make you craft a lot?
Yes.
Yes. I love it. Okay. So what are we going to make? We have some experts here.
Yes, we
to help out.
We're going to dye some Easter eggs.
Oh wait, I got to put on my gloves.
Oh yes, make sure we put on our gloves.
This is
another messy
This is
activity.
intense. But we like messy.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So I know there's so many dye kits that they sell at the store.
Yeah.
But we can do something that you already have in your pantry.
Okay.
Instead of adding more stuff to
Right.
your home.
Okay.
And then we're going to use craft eggs.
Okay. Oh, instead of another way, because eggs are so expensive. Okay.
Also, some kids may not like real eggs.
Right.
Or have an allergy, so why not waste the money on that?
Perfect.
So
Okay.
These are usually under $2, $3 at any craft store. So, and then they're just like little plastic craft eggs.
Okay.
But we're gonna use food coloring and water and paper towels to make these tie-dye Easter eggs.
Okay. Is that what we have in here?
Yes, I already put them in there for you. You can use like a rubber band, hair tie, or a clothespin.
Clothespin. Okay. So you wrap the egg in the paper towel.
Yes, and then you can use your food coloring, add a few dots all around.
I'm watching you.
And if you don't have food coloring, you can use markers.
Oh, okay.
So instead of just dotting it, you can just color the paper towel ahead of time and then wrap your egg if you do not have food coloring.
Okay. Did you get it all over?
All over.
Okay.
Because we're going to use the water for it. And I like the gel because it makes the color a bit brighter, as you can see on the ones that we already have finished.
Okay.
You're doing a great job, buddy. You want to use a different color or a blue?
I want to use my blue.
You want to use your blue? Is that your favorite color like mommy?
Mine too. It's my favorite color.
All the cool kids love blue.
Yes.
Except for Daddy.
Well, Dad's not a cool kid. Okay, so this is fun.
We'll have to remind him later, right?
Yes, you have to show him this. Okay.
All right. And then when you're finished, we're going to take turns spraying. You can go ahead if you're finished.
Oh, okay.
You can spray it.
So I just spray it?
Yes.
Okay.
Over the,
Did I get you?
We got to make it wet as possible.
Oh, you gotta make it really wet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because you want it to sit on there.
Okay.
And typically we let it sit
Okay.
for a little bit so it can soak into the actual egg
Got it. Okay.
and let it dry. There you go.
Oh, what looks like.
Yeah, I like it.
Your turn.
And like you said, this is stuff that you probably have at home, especially if
Yes.
we can use those markers. But where can you get something like this?
That from your local grocery
Okay.
store.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then some craft stores also sell it as well for like, baking.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't have a spray bottle, you can get a cup, add a little bit of water inside the cup, and just dip
Dip your egg in
Because
the whole point is you just want to get the paper towel wet,
Yep.
so the
You wanna do
color
it for me?
kind of
Go ahead, buddy.
seeps through the eggs.
You got it?
Now, do you dye Easter eggs at home?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
when
Sometimes they
yeah.
typically like to paint it
Right,
versus dyeing
Yeah.
the eggs. And we use like the wooden eggs for that because
Right.
that's easier to
Yeah.
paint.
I know. I guess in more recent years they've started coming up with the crafting egg, so you don't have
and
to.
it's made such a difference.
Make something-
And then
yes.
once you're finished, you can take your clothespin off.
Okay. Should we do the big reveal?
You wanna-
I'm nervous.
Wrap yours.
Oh,
Come on, do it.
You want to do it? Okay.
I like it.
And then you open it up.
I think I needed more. I needed to drench it a little bit more in the paint. But that's really cool.
Yes,
And you know what's cool about this? You could always let it dry and then go back in.
Yes,
Right.
that
and do
is
it different.
true. So when you let it dry, it'll sit on it a bit more.
Yeah.
I need more.
You need
He
more?
needs more.
Oh, look at yours. I love
All right,
your
Karima,
color.
tell me. I'm sure you have a lot of these crafts on your website. Tell me that website one more time.
At craftingafunlife.com.
Perfect. All right, there it is right there. Thanks for helping out, guys.
Thank you for helping.
All right,
Thank
stay
you
with us.
for
We'll be right back.
helping.